and you need to find out what that is. That puts this hour of the Ramsey Show in the books. We'll be back with you before you know it. In the meantime, remember, there's ultimately only one way to financial peace, and that's to walk daily with the Prince of Peace, Christ Jesus. Have a friend or family member that needs a daily dose of Ramsey advice in their life? Let them know about the Ramsey Call of the Day podcast. It's a quick hit of advice about life and money in under 10 minutes. Check out the Ramsey Call of the Day podcast wherever you listen to podcasts.
What up, Bobs? What up, Sid? I can't see. What is that emoji? Right there's some purple. The Restream chat app is like dark blue, so I cannot see that up against that dark blue, Sid. Alright, we're just waiting a minute or two. Looks like Ramsey Show went over a minute or two as well. So, Feliz Navidad. También. Tea of the day is Oolong Goddess. I don't have a joke for that one either. I like the I can't remember what tea it was, but it made me think of Game of Thrones when I said you could heat it up by saying Dracarys. Alrighty, well, let's get going. Let's see here. An actual show on time. Friday's was delayed until about 11 o'clock. Was supposed to do it at 9:30, but I vastly underestimated the time that it would take for the movie was over like 20 minutes later than I thought it would be. And then I took my son to Chick-fil-A, and that took forever as well. So it ended up being about 11. But today's is right on time. Alright, let's get started. You know there's going to be singing, obviously. Let's see. Just for the holidays. No practice, of course. See how this goes. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. Alrighty. And that repeats like 800 more times, so we won't do that. That was actually one I should have sang higher. Could probably sang that one higher. Oh well. Oh well. I will practice these sometime. It was 10:30 Central Standard Time, according to Sid. What up, Kathleen? Alrighty, more singing, and we'll get into it. Listen for the drum taps. Like all plans, it starts with step one. $1,000 emergency fund. Step two, you'll pay off all your debt. Except mortgage, we don't do that yet. So pay off your consumer debt. Every one of the charges, from smallest to largest. Baby, step three is next. Full emergency fund of expenses. Stay gazelle intensive. His name is Dave Ramsey, and this is his plan. And I hope to meet him. I admire the man. I've messed up in my life, but these steps have made it right. That's why I go, that's why I go, why I host this YouTube show. If you don't like results you're getting now, you should do the baby steps. And if you want to have financial peace, then you should do Dave's baby steps. Step 4 is when you can take a breath and go less gazelle and invest. Step 5 is to save for your kids. No student loans at all for college. 6 is to pay off your home. Step 7, build your wealth and don't keep it all yourself. And you've lived like nobody else. Now you get to live large, and now you get to give large. His name is Dave Ramsey, and this is his plan. And I hope to meet him. I admire the man. I've messed up in my life, but these steps have made it right. That's why I go, why I go, why I host this after show. If you don't like results you're getting now, you should do the baby steps. And if you want to have financial peace, you should do Dave's baby steps. Trumpet, take it home. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-bam. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-bam. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-bam. Ba-ba-ba-da-da-da-do. Live from Columbus, OH. It's the Ramsey Show After Show brought to you by Tina Scher, the Queen of Sheba. Here we talk about the Ramsey Show YouTube chat and the people in it and all things financial and whatever else I want to talk about. I'm your host, Coach Steve Money, Certified Ramsey Solutions Financial Coach. You can schedule a free financial coach consultation / assessment at ramseycoach.com / Coach Money. You can email me about anything that is on your mind. Financial coaching. Anything on my YouTube channel, Oak Island, video gaming, computer stuff, whatever is on your mind. Be more than happy to interact with you. You can reach me also on Instagram, where I did post something yesterday, and Twitter at Coach Steve Money, no spaces. And if you'd like to donate to the channel so I can make it better, that's paypal.me/Coach Steve Money. All right, back to the chat. Green Christmas here in Florida. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be here in the Midwest. I don't think we're getting snow either. Sid says it's colder today. I think here as well. I think it's gonna warm up later this week. Actually, it is. Yeah, and it's I think it's like 30 or something here right now. I do have, Christy, I do have this this posted by itself, but the recording of it is, I'll show you. It's down here in my music playlist, and this I recorded 3 months ago, and it's the temporary lyric video, and it doesn't sound nearly as well as I just sang it, because it was just right after I wrote it. Same with the John Deloney song, spoiler alert, that's coming up. And that definitely sounds better than this version of it. Also, Deloney's version, reaction to listening to just a completely horrible version of it. He listened to even worse than this one, but I'll try to do a better one today. I'm gonna do a better one eventually, a better audio recording of it, and also better having the words like moving around and stuff, instead of just being on a Google Doc. Shout out Google. 73 is WOM. That's pretty WOM. Thanks for the IOs. I did say Oak Island. Christy, you are in luck if you haven't been watching the stuff. Look what I have right here, an Oak Island playlist, and I have recaps. I'm doing recaps of them in like 10 minutes or less. Of all of the episodes starting this year, and I'm gonna go back in time and like do some stuff from the Oak Island from the beginning, like the history from the beginning, and then from the first discovery of the money pit, etc., etc. So, and Sid is right. That goes John Deloney. That is how it goes. Alrighty, thanks for everybody. Thanks for joining me here today. And I will be here. The next 2 days will be new Ramsey shows, but Thursday and Friday are going to be replays, and I am planning to do the after show live after both of those. Friday is Christmas Eve, so that might not happen, but right now I'm planning for it to happen. So, what is Oak Island? It's an island in off the coast of Nova Scotia, where intense man hours were spent manipulating land, building flood tunnels, etc., etc. And there's treasure on there somewhere. It would appear to, but it's like medieval age stone roads have been found under a swamp, the swamp was proven to be man-made. Supposedly the hide evidence of the stone road, and that stone road goes right up to the money pit, where that's supposedly down there somewhere is where some treasure is, but we'll see. They're still looking for it. They're zeroing in on it, and they have made thousands of finds of relics, like some even from back in the 1500s, when supposedly nobody was supposed to have been on the island before. But anyway, this is not about Oak Island. This is the Ramsey Show Aftershow show, and today's Ramsey Show hosts were Dave Ramsey, and he wrote a little book called The Total Money Makeover. It can change your life. It changed my life. And coming out January 11th is Baby Steps Millionaires. And for $20, that's a pre-order because it's a brand new book. All the older books are $10. The ones that are not are Christie's Take Back Your Time and King Coleman's From Paycheck to Purpose. Those are $20, and the pre-order for Dave's new book, Baby Steps Millionaires, is $20. But with that, you get $150 worth of extras, including a live stream ticket. Actually, it's probably going to be free on YouTube for everybody. On January 13th will be. It was supposed to be like a book event, but they've combined it now with the Build Wealth in 20. How can I build wealth in 2022 event? And that's combined with his book launch, I believe, is what they have done. All right, and I told you there would be one more song, and Dave's co-host today was. Friend of the Aftershow, author of Questions for Humans, Redefining Anxiety, Mr. John Deloney. Sing with me. Oh, we call him Dr. D, as you can see, but his parents named him John Deloney. Oh, he's got 2 PhDs, 2 more than me. Plus, he's got some other certs. John Deloney, never gonna stop, gives advice. Such a brilliant mind, he always sorts it out. Has the clout of the healing kind. John, woo! John Deloney. Ooh, he takes a call and then he twirls his pen and he saves the day again. John Deloney, ooh, this dude has got some brains. Says it'll change is what you're going through. Says John Deloney, never gonna stop, gives advice. Such a brilliant mind, he always sorts it out. Has the clout of the healing kind. John, woo! John Deloney. John Deloney. I forgot my drink. Oh well, I can make it. Anxiety redefined and put in a quick read by John Deloney. Wealth and hellness has to face. They didn't place, but they probably still had fun with John Deloney. Never gonna stop, gives advice. Such a brilliant mind, he always sorts it out. Has the clout of the healing kind. John, woo! John Deloney. John Deloney. John Deloney. John Deloney. All right. Fun times. Alrighty. And market report. As you can see, everything down today again. The NASDAQ down a little bit more than the Dow and the S&P 500, which means I may not win fantasy mutual funds for today. We'll have to see tomorrow in the Ramsey chat. Troy Story is currently in the lead. I think 5-3. I think I have 3, and Kelly has 1, and AJ has 1. As well, and Clay has none. Wins, that is, and that's the most percentage for the day, which is the only fair way to do it because we all have in different amounts invested, etc., etc. So That's how we do that. Is that just waving, Christy? Let's see. What else was I going to talk about here? It's just continuing to go down. There was a story on. Let's see. That's from Market Watch. Can't read it though because I don't have a subscription. As you can see, reach my article limit, but the Dow plunges, Nasdaq nears correction. That's one of those investing people word that they love, like hedge and correction, because stock market investors don't see a Christmas cavalry coming to the rescue, and so it could be, maybe not. I guess they'll know once we get the earnings reports after the end of the year, but of course that'll be too late to save the market for the year if it's going to continue going down or be flat. But let's see what we got for earnings. We got Micron was today at 4:30. Nike was at 5 o'clock today. Tomorrow, General Mills, FactSet Paychecks, and Cintas later this week. The most followed single stocks on the Google. And of those, quick look at those, the most down was Tesla, which seems to jump up the most, jump up and down the most as far as high single percentiles. Let's see, Alphabet, which owns Google, down 0.08%. That's pretty much flat there. Not that much of a loss on it, but also the artist formerly known as Facebook, Meta Platforms, down 2.5% for the day. Let's check out the rest of the planet. Maybe they have some good news. Europe is all down. Asia is all down, so no. Currencies, let's see. The euro's up on the dollar. The US dollar is up on the Japanese yen. The British pound, though, love, is being beaten by the US dollar. The US dollar up on the Canadian dollar, and the US dollar is up on the Australian dollar, mate. Just by a little bit, 0.088%. That's not a lot. Check our pals in crypto. Looks mixed there. And it had been going quite down. Bitcoin's probably the most held. And let's see, this is just today's for them, but like the last 6 months, as you can see, I mean, it's picked up over, from there, but like once it got to right up here, then it started having issues. And so it's, I mean, it's still up for the 6 month period, up 48%, as a matter of fact, for the 6 month period, up even more than that for the year to date, but down 21% over the last month, and even 3 months, I believe. Let's see, when did it? November 9th. So okay, so no, like 5 weeks of like almost constantly down. Alrighty. This from MSN, looks like. Yep. Dow tumbles over 400 points. S&P posts worst 3-day decline since September as Omicron ignites stock selling. That would be the new variant of the pandy. Let's see if there's anything we need from there. Probably not. Probably just the headline will suffice. All right, and so are we done with everything on here? Got that one, got that one. Moderna says its booster significantly raises antibodies against Omicron. They said it. I don't know if they have proof of it, but you would think, right? Rocket companies, I think that's like Rocket Mortgage and stuff, to buy personal finance app Truebill for $1.3 billion. I have not heard of Truebill. I don't know what that is. Lumber prices on the rise again. I think I have I have a story on that. This is from Globest or globest.com. Rising lumber prices are back with a vengeance. This back from December 9th, but it's even up from December 9th. Let's see, recently in October, lumber prices seems to be moving to a new sustainable norm, but then it went back up again. That's just the basic deal on that. Trending stories, anything? Yep. We did that. This from CNBC. The backdoor Roth 401k and IRA rules for the wealthy survive for now. And the key points is the Build Back Better Act. Democrats' package of climate and social investments would have ended the backdoor and mega backdoor Roth strategy starting in 2022. These tax rules allow wealthy investors to skirt income and savings limits in Roth 401k plans and IRAs. Roth accounts are attractive because future investment growth and withdrawals are tax-free after age 59 and a half. Senator Joe Manchin, Democrat from West Virginia, said he won't vote for the legislation in its current form. So the delay means that the strategy will persist into at least next year. And I'm assuming Congress is done for the year as of today, or they don't have any other votes or anything scheduled for that before then. There's also another senator that is not completely down with that. And because there's a 50-50 split in the Senate, they have to have all the Democrats on board in order to pass that, and then it would be a tie, and then the tie would be broken by the vice president. But that looks like that's on hold for at least until the new year. Yeah. Oh, it was a clap. Oh, gotcha. Applause. Thank you, Christy. Sorry about that. And it was a slow news day today. And I got through that stuff pretty quickly. Let's see what we can find. Skipping all the political stuff. And Biden's not about shutting the country down, apparently. That's only half political. Some of that's fiscal. Oh, let's see. Talk spooked. X-Men. A Grinch steals Salvation Army van packed with toys for needy kids. That's not nice. He's a mean one. NASA scientists left baffled after recording eerie sounds deep in space. That's not the first time that's happened. Lauren Michaels considering SNL retirement. Good time to leave. I wonder why. Tom Brady as quarterback for the Buccaneers. I think his first time he was shut out with the Buccaneers, but his first time shut out since 2006, which was, what is that, 15 years ago? Oh, that's right. He did smash that tablet. Very competitive. Biden gets a new dog amid rough patch. You get it? RUFF. McDonald's customers ride exercise bikes as they dine. That's interesting. Not heard about that. We're cursing more. Blame COVID. All right. Boom, boom. Politics, politics, politics. Third graders instructed to reenact scenes from Holocaust. Interesting. That's fun for Christmas week. Alrighty. Well, I guess that'll be it for today. Upcoming streams, I will be doing tech support, where I put my 20 plus years as computer repair person, computer repair tech, to use, and that will be at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. What up, Margs? Merry Christmas to you as well. Sid was just cranking out the Marmalade recently. She was just making it every hour, every day recently, and so there you go. But I will be doing tech support, and on that stream I go to the tech support subreddit, and people post things that are wrong with their computers on there and other tech, phones and such, which I normally have to skip because I don't know that much about the phones. But as far as computers, I just say what could have possibly caused a problem, how they can go about diagnosing it, and then and what they could possibly do to fix it. And so I do that for about an hour or so. I alternate tech support with Ramsey coach support, and I do the same thing on the Dave Ramsey subreddit, not run by Ramsey Solutions, but the Dave Ramsey subreddit run by fans. So there are some negative things about Dave on there and about his overall plan, and so most of the time I ignore them, but occasionally I will comment on those. And so again, that's tech support with Coach C Money tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, which is in about an hour and 24 minutes from right now. As far as other streams, let's see, that's Mondays. This show, of course, Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And as I said, I will be live on Thursday and Friday, even though the Ramsey Show will be replays those days. Whenever Bella wants to play video games, father-daughter video gaming will happen, and it'll preempt any scheduled stream except the after show, which is too early for her to be available during that time, and the Oak Island recaps, because those are pre-recorded, not live streams. Wednesdays, no set time, is when so at some point during the day Wednesday I upload that Curse of Oak Island recap. And Wednesdays and Saturdays, 8 p.m. I do Old Man Video Gaming, and that's where I play a single player video game. And this past weekend there were 2 bonus episodes of that because I had extra time. Part of which because the Washington football team game got moved to tomorrow night. There's two games tonight. One game got moved to tonight, so there's the one that got moved to tonight and the scheduled Monday Night Football game, and then tomorrow night there are two games as well at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Alrighty, and to give my plugs again, you can schedule a free financial coach consultation / assessment by clicking on that button right there, and that will take you to ramseycoach.com / Coach Steve Money. The P right here is for PayPal, and until I get 1,000 subscribers, there's no YouTube money for me. But if you like what you're seeing, you can donate and via paypal.me / Coach Steve Money. That link is right there. You can email me about anything you'd like to talk about at all, anything on my channel. I'll be more than happy to discuss any of that stuff with you. And that's CoachSteveMoney@gmail.com. And Instagram is Coach Steve Money, no spaces. And I'm going to try to put something on there at least a couple times a week. If not, I know I should do it daily, probably. But give me a break. I'm on. And that's about it. What's the description of a no-load fund? That means there's no fees at the beginning. Let's see what Google has to say about that. No-load mutual fund that's sold directly by the investment company without any sales charges or commissions. Contrary to name, no-load funds still carry fees. Okay, but there's not any like right at the beginning. You don't have to pay it right when you buy the fund. So, what's the advantage of buying a no-load fund? Minimizes expenses, which translates to higher returns. No-load fund is a fund that does not charge a load. No-load funds can be redeemed after a certain duration of time without a sales charge. So that's that. And of course, Dave doesn't worry about that because the mutual funds that he wants you to get, the good ones that you should be finding or should be paying a SmartVestor Pro to find you, would make so much extra money than a no-load fund that you would buy, that it would cover the difference between any expenses as well. So that's the dealio on that. And I think that's all I have for today. Thanks everyone for checking me out and spending some time with me. I appreciate all these subscribers. If you have not, please subscribe. Please like the video. Click the notification bell. Don't drop your glasses so that you can be notified whenever I go live, which I will do again in an hour and 20 minutes. But that will not be Ramsey stuff. That will be computer stuff, like tech support issues and stuff. A lot of it, because it's on Reddit, a lot of it is kids that have broken their computers. So you pay a fee during the year and not up front. Right, Judy. Yeah, so that's it for today. Make smart decisions, like it says right there. Make smart decisions. Make financial decisions. Forgot my slogan. Make smart financial decisions every day. Yeah, every year. Every year, Judy. Yeah, they're constant because you're paying the fund managers and whatever other charges they can think of to charge it in the year with like the upkeep of the fund. And you can see those if you look at the what's called the prospectus of the fund. You can see those fees, and those fees are detailed on there. Alrighty, you are welcome for the help. Once again, make smart financial decisions every day. See, that time I sounded like I knew it. Alrighty, you guys have a wonderful night. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And if you're not busy, come on back at 8 p.m. Eastern Time and see me talk about computer stuff. Good night.